good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, it is the last day of November actually, and that means I am going to be showing you all of the yarn that I have left over, the temperatures and everything that I use, like the range and everything, you know, like how it is at the end of each month, or how I try to have it be at the end of each month this year. We're 11 months finished with the temperature blanket after I knit the row today. Also, I have something kind of exciting to say, which is also kind of amazing. It's snowing outside right now. I cannot show you it because the sun is not up and it is still, yeah, it's still completely dark outside. Like there's not even a tiny bit of sunshine yet, so I can't show you it, but it is currently snowing. It's the first snow of the year, so yeah, that's kind of amazing. I don't know if it will be when the sun comes up, but if it is, I will be sure to show you some of the snow. I don't mind the cold as long as there's snow, but if there is, if it's cold and there's no snow, I can't stand being cold, so the fact that it's snowing, I don't mind the fact that it's cold. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna last for too long, but it is snowing a little bit, which is really exciting. I can't see that it's snowing right now either because it's too dark outside, but I could see it without the lights on, so I know that it is. It's not much, it's just a little bit, but it is, and it's exciting. But anyway, right now I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit. It stopped snowing, unfortunately, pretty early before the sun came up, and then it started raining, so yeah, there's no more snow, unfortunately. I wasn't able to show you that, but it was very pretty this morning. Just seeing the snowfall this morning, it was very pretty. But yeah, and then it turned into rain and it wasn't quite as pretty. Still pretty, but it wasn't quite as pretty as the snow. And even though it did snow this morning, we are still staying on the green yarn today. Oh, let me show you what the temperatures and the colors are that I am using before I get started knitting. So these are the temperature ranges. You can pause, of course, to see a little bit better, but these are the temperature ranges that I am using, and then these are the colors that are on the blanket, the names of the colors of the blanket. They are Baby Bee Sweet Delight yarn, but they're baby yarn. That's why they're so, that's why they have so much fluff that comes off of them, because they're super soft. But yeah, even though it was snowing, we are still staying with the green yarn today because it was oddly warmer than I was expecting it to be. Still very cold, but considering it snowed, you know, you would think it would be a lot colder than it was, but nope, it warmed up quite a bit today. Again, not that much, but not enough to be back on the blue yarn again. But for today, since it is the last day of the month, the video is just gonna be about the blanket. But today, because it was rainy, it was pretty much just a nice relaxing day. I did get all my laundry done, which is exciting, so everything is all nice and clean again. And the reason why, like I think I said yesterday, getting my bedding done is such a pain is because, not just because of where my bed is, it's in the corner, so like it's not the easiest thing. I also have, because it's winter, how many blankets do I have on there? One. I have the flat sheet, a blanket, then a weighted blanket, then another blanket, a knit blanket that I made, I think last year, and then another fluffy blanket on top of that, and then one more small blanket. So how many is that? I don't know, but that's how many blankets I have on my bed currently. So getting all of that washed and put back on the bed and taken off and everything is kind of annoying, but I'm happy that it's done and it's all clean again. It's worth it. It's just, you know, kind of annoying, but again, I'm glad that it's done. So besides doing all of that today, yeah, it was a pretty normal day today, just very calm. And because of the rain, yeah, it made it a really calm, quiet day. And so far the gingerbread house has not fallen or broken, except for, you know, when I was putting it together, of course, when the glue wasn't drying, but it is doing good back there. I think it's gonna be good for the whole season. And I love how there can be a candle in the doorway. Can you see it? Am I in front of it? No, it's right here. I love that the door is open, so I was able to put a little candle in there. Of course, it's a fake one. It's a battery operated candle, but still, it's just like, it's really cool that I'm able to have a light in there. And I think it's gonna be good for the season, which is really exciting. It's not gonna collapse or anything. And of course, the little dragon on top is the best part. And I made it through another day where none of the horses have fallen over. right? Nope, they're all still standing, so yay, that's very exciting. Tomorrow might be a little bit difficult because I'll be vacuuming, so I'll have to be very careful going around those, but I think I should be okay. I'll just, I'll just avoid them very, very carefully. I'm so happy that I'm able to have them back there and you can see them too. And also, because tomorrow is apparently the first day of December, which is really exciting. It's also the first day of the Advent calendar, and I'm really looking forward to opening all of those with you. I don't know if I'm going to open it first thing in the morning, or if I will wait until like after I knit or before, or I have no idea when I'm gonna open them, but I am really looking forward to opening them and seeing what all the little ornaments are gonna be because they all go on that tree over there. But since I am almost done with the first row already, I apparently am knitting very quickly today. It's always funny when that happens. Like yesterday, I knit the first row very quickly, and then the second row seemed like it took me forever to knit, and I don't know why. But yeah, it seems like I'm knitting very quickly today, again, without even realizing it. So I'm already at the end of the first row, so I'm gonna knit the rest of this one and then knit the other row, and then I will be right back to show you both what the blanket looks like for today and the entire year, of course, and how much yarn we have left over now that we will be finished with 11 full months of the temperature blanket, which I honestly can't believe that we have basically finished. Like, once I finish this row, we've finished 11 months on this blanket. I honestly cannot believe that. It is quite amazing to me. But let me finish the rest of this row and then the other one on the way back, and then I will show you what everything looks like. Just give me a couple of seconds. Okay, yeah, I knit really quickly today. It's been like 5 minutes, so yeah, that did not take too long today. That is kind of amazing. Yeah, it's always interesting because some days I knit extremely slowly and other days, seriously, it takes me like 10 minutes, and that was today. But anyway, I am all done knitting already for today, and this is what it looks like up close. It was the new row of green today, if you couldn't really tell the color difference. It was still green. I think I said that at the beginning. Not entirely sure. And this is what all of the blanket looks like for the entire year so far. Let me see if I can lay it out on the ground so that way you can see all of it and see how big it is. But yeah, this thing is absolutely huge, and I can't believe that we have officially finished 11 months. We only have one more month to knit now. It is amazing. But let me lay this out real quick, and hopefully you'll be able to see how big it is. And also, by the way, I'm still amazed at how well, because the knitting needles that I use are wooden, so I was expecting them to get very like feel the weight of the blanket and start to like, curve a little bit, but they haven't really at all. Maybe a teeny tiny bit, but not really at all. But yeah, hopefully you can see the blanket. But yeah, this is what the blanket looks like laid out. Again, it is absolutely massive. It's taller than I am. It's probably about 5.5 feet long, I would say. So yeah, it's a very big blanket, and it's also still super light, which is good. So it's not like gonna be a very heavyweight blanket, which is nice because I already have quite a few of those and I don't need another one. This is the knitting needle. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, they're just like wooden knitting needles, and they are size 8. They're just really, really long. And this is how much yarn we have left for the blanket. Let me see if I can do this in the color order. And this one is not technically on the blanket. This is just going to be the border around the edges. I did it on this end of the blanket already, so I want to do it on that end and hopefully all the way up the sides. That's just going to take a very long time. Hopefully not too long because it wouldn't be very thick. It would just be very long. The coldest temperature is the gray yarn, and this is how much we have left. I believe this one only had 2 balls of yarn, and I've only used 1 row on the blanket in this color, so yeah, I have not used really any of this color. But this one's the coldest one, and then the blue, I believe, had 3 balls of yarn. I think, yes, everything had 3 balls of yarn, except for this one, which had 2, and the orange one, which has 4 balls of yarn on it. But yeah, this is the gray one, and then we have the blue one, and then we have green, which oddly enough we have used quite a bit of compared to the blue, which I thought we used a lot more blue, but apparently not. So yeah, this is the green one, and then the orange one, again, 3 balls of yarn here. This one, 4 balls of yarn. Yeah, definitely mostly an orange blanket. I need to put the green one over here because it's attached to the blanket. And then the orange one, and then the warmest temperature, which is the yellow one. And again, this one had 3 balls of yarn, this one had 4, so we definitely used mostly orange. And that's how much yarn we have left over. And this is what the basket looks like if you were curious. Again, the white one's kind of in the way. Hopefully you can see the other excuse me. That's what the colors look like. Oh, except for the green one. Hang on, I forgot that one. There we go. Now that's what that looks like. Let me put the white one back in now. And also the blanket doesn't really fit in there anymore, but I do still put it technically in this basket because I like to, but it doesn't really fit in here anymore. But that is 11 months of the temperature blanket. Yeah, we only have 1 more month and then it's complete. I cannot believe that I have done this because I have wanted to, like I have said a few times at this point, I have wanted to make a temperature blanket for a very, very long time, and it's just been very intimidating to me because it's a very big and very time-consuming project. So the fact that I'm finally making one is honestly incredible, and I get to make it with you. It's just like, I'm just super grateful for this entire year and getting to make this blanket and everything. So just thank you so much for being here and encouraging me to keep going and making this and everything. It means a lot. So just thank you so much. I'm terrible with words, but I know you know what I mean. But that's gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I know it was just about the blanket, but again, it's kind of exciting that we are 11 months, 11 total months complete now with the temperature blanket. And as for tomorrow's video, it's also, like I said, the 1st of December, which is really exciting, which means I will be opening my, I think this one's the first one, I think I'm close to it anyway, but I don't know what time I will be opening it, like at the beginning of the video or at the end. But also, because it's the 1st of December, I am planning on decorating my island a little bit in Animal Crossing for Christmas. I'm not going to be doing much, but I think that's probably going to be the video tomorrow because I want to put up a couple of decorations. Again, it's not going to take long. I have already made the DIY recipes and stuff. I just need to switch the technically Halloween decorations that have been turned around into just regular pumpkins. I need to remove those and also pick up the fall leaves and just a couple of the fall things and replace it with a couple of holiday decorations. So that's probably gonna be what the video is tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play a little bit and decorate. And besides that, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, tomorrow's cleaning day, of course, because it's Monday. But as for the video, I don't think I'm gonna video me cleaning again because I have the past couple of weeks. So yeah, the main thing for tomorrow is probably gonna be Animal Crossing. But again, as for today, thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your day to spend it with me. It means more than I can ever say. Truly, thank you so much, and thank you for knitting with me and everything. It's amazing that you're here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and thank you again so much for watching the video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! I'll see you later!